Hi, my name is Alex Cipiaci and I'm a culinary graduate. And after years of working as a chef, I've realized that my true passion lies within the home-cooked meals I've had with both family and friends. On today's show, I'm going to take you on a journey from Afghan food to Thai food. We're going to start with our guest, Rokia.
Hello.
The beautiful and only, and she's going to start showing us how to make a special recipe she had growing up. What's the recipe we're making today?
It's called mantu. It's a food my mother made for me ever since I was very small. One of my favorite dishes. Well, the filling is going to have about 2 onions and about a pound of ground beef. The aspect ratio is for every, say, pound of ground beef, 3 pounds of onions. We're going to need some cumin seeds, about 4 cloves of garlic, and a pinch of black pepper. And that's just the filling. The filling will go inside of these medium wonton wraps that you can find at any Asian supermarket. We have 4 toppings. The first one is going to be the kefir cheese. You can find it at any Afghan supermarket, and you're going to need about half the bottle, which is the whole bottle is a pint. You're going to do half a pint. You want to put it in a bowl, about a good 3/4 cup of water, and about half a tablespoon of salt. After that, you're going to want to go ahead and fry the mixed vegetables. Yes.
The frozen veggies? I call them veggies.
Frozen veggies.
Yep.
And inside you're going to need tomato paste, about maybe a pinch of turmeric. No, a tablespoon turmeric. And you're gonna want to go ahead and fry that. And the last is you're gonna need some olive oil, and you're gonna put maybe a pinch of turmeric in it, and that's gonna go right on top. And after everything is done, we are gonna finish it off with some dried mint, crushed dried mint. Yes.
This is actually my first time having Afghan food.
Yeah? Well, you're
so
gonna
I'm really
love
excited.
it. I tell you. First, what we need to do is wash our hands, because we need to use our hands while we're cooking. Alright, so we're going to start off by chopping the onions. The onions are going to need to be diced really small.
So where does this recipe come from?
From Afghanistan. My mother and my whole family have lived in Afghanistan for years. We only recently came to America when I was about a month old, so it was like around 1990. That's when we came. Usually, my mom doesn't usually make this every day. It's more like kind of like a special dish, maybe on my birthday. Usually we have it for a kind of like a special dinner. We have this thing called Ramadan.
Ramadan. Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's actually coming up pretty soon. And what we do is we fast. Fasting means that we don't eat when the sun is out. It's a way to show respect to people who are unfortunate, don't have the luxuries that we have, like eating food 5 times a day, or just constantly eating food.
So how many onions do we have in that?
We have 2 onions, 2 large onions. And next we're gonna have to mince up the garlic. Garlic needs to be really small. A lot of people don't like garlic. You can't really taste it, but garlic is really good for you, so you probably should.
So it just kind of adds a hint of flavor. Flavor to it. Okay, I see.
So now for Ramadan, we don't eat the whole day, and then only at night when the sun goes down we do eat. So of course we get very hungry, and so my mom likes to make these for us. Make mantu for us.
And this is good because, everyone has to eat it, so everyone's going to have the same garlic breath.
Yeah.
I always freak out on a date, so like whenever I order something, I love garlic, so if my date orders garlic on her menu, I'm like, yes!
Yes!
Now I can order it too. But whenever I'm on a date and there's a garlic dish that I really want, I always have to kind of push it aside because I'm like, man, can't have the bad breath, only one.
Luckily with this, the garlic, it's very small and you're not going to taste it too much. You're going to taste it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
It's going to be good. It's just an extra little spice.
I'm always
spice it up. What?
Nice. Just like on our show, huh?
Just like your show.
So Rokia is also an actress at our school. She's taking theater classes right now. So from what I've heard, she has a multitude of accents. Very hilarious. Can you try out one of them right now?
Well, I believe the garlic is done, and we're going to go ahead and fry the onions. So we're going to need about half a cup of oil. Going to want to turn this on.
I didn't know we were going to take it there.
Fun accent. So, okay, we're going to put this in. This is olive oil. I like to use olive oil because it's not too fattening.
And it's also have a lot of different health properties, right?
Yes.
Now, for someone who doesn't have olive oil, can they use just any kind of oil?
You can use any kind of oil. It doesn't really matter. You don't want it to watch too much. You're not trying to fry the onions. You're just trying to make them trying a little translucent.
So we're just wetting them right now.
Pretty much.
Until they turn about translucent?
Yes. Once it gets to a nice translucent color.
Oh, that smells amazing. I love the smell of like fresh cooked onions.
Yes, except for when you're cutting them. Usually
the cutting is the hard part.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let this just kind of stay for a minute.
Alright.
You can go ahead and start on the cheese.
Alright. Oh, so we're doing the sauce now, right?
Yes.
So this is special sauce?
This is special sauce.
For?
This is basically what you put on top of it.
Okay.
You want to use
half a pint of the Kaiser cheese.
Kaiser cheese. Which
Please don't get on my case if I mispronounce it for my first time.
We actually call it chaka. That's what it's called, chaka.
Oh, okay, chaka.
So you can try to say that if you don't go.
So if I say that in the Afghan market, they're not going to think I'm crazy.
No, not even.
Okay, cool.
If anything, if you go and ask for some caper cheese, they might look at you like, caper cheese? What is that?
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to put water in. Sorry if it gets everywhere a little bit.
You know, that's the way you gotta do it. You know, good cooking is always messy.
You know, that is so true. Except when you have to clean it afterwards, it really sucks.
And that's why you got some helpers out today. We're gonna bring them out later. So.